Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a binder reset, if you will. And if you're new here, my name is Terry and I'm from Botswana. My videos are all about personal finance, cash stuffing, basically managing your money, saving, budgeting, that sort of thing. Anything really money related. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my binders. I bought 2 new binders and I kind of want to downsize a bit because as you can see, this here is a lot. So I've changed a few things. Things are basically the same, but I've just, kind of condensed 1 or 2, not that many. But the main binders that I'll be using are these. These here. These are the binders that I will be using mostly. Before I had like all of these. I still do, but I don't do them on camera with you guys. Some of them I don't do them on camera, some of them I do. Okay, so this is my wallet. This is my wallet. Basically, the money that I cash stuff in here is the money that I'll use throughout the month. And what I try to do is withdraw money, put it in here, and this is what I try to stick to throughout the month. And I don't touch the money that is left in the bank. It's either for savings, sinking funds, or whatever I've decided to do with the money that month. But mostly, I try to stick to this. That's what cash stuffing has done for me. It's helped me stay on budget because swiping wasn't really working for me. If it works for you, that's fine. But for me, swiping wasn't working. I didn't have the discipline to say today I'm spending 200 and stick to that 200. I still now, 4 years into this, I still don't have that discipline to swipe exactly what I wanted to swipe. That's why this has really worked for me. So, so if you've been watching my videos, you know my envelopes, the ones that I've been cash stuffing. I've got groceries. So what I do is I buy groceries, my grocery haul, like a combo. I just buy the combo, which has the basics, the bases, and then throughout the month, I just buy extras, milk, bread, veggies, that sort of thing. And if I kind of want to try a new recipe, because I love experimenting with food and all that sort of thing. So there's groceries, meat, takeaways, household, kindness, and miscellaneous. So these are the same categories that I've got in my wallet. So I stuff money here for the whole month, and then every week I take out a certain amount that I've calculated from my budget, and that's what I stuff into my wallet. And I've tried to split it up into 4 weeks, and that system has been working for me fine. I stay on budget regardless of me going over budget. I do have a buffer. Like when I take out money, I leave a little bit so that if I do go off course, or if there's something extra that I need to spend money on that month, I've got that little buffer left in the account. That's why you see me, if you've been following it, that's why you see me go over budget on some categories, because I've learned to build that buffer so that at least if I do go over budget, I've got that to fall back on. So that is that. And then these ones here are basically my revolving expenses that I don't use on a daily, on a weekly, but that I do use throughout. Me and my husband are on prescription meds, and then obviously petrol, utilities, car care, which is like car wash, and then here are my essentials, miscellaneous for any unexpected expenses. I include this in my budget: toiletries, electronics, for my adapters and extension cords and that sort of thing. And then travel is just any extra travel outside of my petrol money, and clothes is kind of obvious. Gas, this money here is for cooking gas. I've been wanting to save up for cooking gas because electricity, with this load shedding that we suddenly have in Botswana, I really need gas, but I haven't gotten around to it. And then these here are just the funds that I have for Moraka. I've already spent it all. And this is just, I've got to pay someone, so I put it here. So that is my wallet, and then here are my sinking funds. So I've tried to, previously my sinking funds were all over the place, so now I've kind of put everything here, my high priorities and my low priorities, and I've condensed some envelopes to just make it a bit easier. So these are my high priorities. So I'm going to try to stuff these every single month. So the way I've been doing this in the past months, because I've got a project going, I really haven't been stuffing my sinking funds at all. So I want to start going back to stuffing sinking funds, because I feel more comfortable stuffing sinking funds than I do savings, because my sinking funds have really taken a hit. I've used most of the money for the building, so they kind of empty. So I'm basically starting again. So here we've got car maintenance. Previously I had like 6 envelopes for the car. There was maintenance, car emergency, service, insurance, and registration and maintenance. So now I've kind of condensed it to just car maintenance, because insurance I save in the bank. I don't put the money in here because it is a lot of money. So I had 7,000, 8,000, but this year I didn't save for it. I didn't save for it, so I had to cash flow it. Cash flowing is basically including that in your budget for that month. And that's my car. So I'm going to try and save up because I think now I need a new battery. Not yet, but I bought my battery 2 years ago. So I want to start saving up so that I have enough money for a battery should my battery start dying, and tires and just everything else that's got to do with the car. And then emergency fund, I have been stuffing this, not as much as I want to, but I have been trying to stuff this. And my son's medical, previously I had his medical and his glasses, hence this tracker, but now I've just condensed it to just one, his medical. And then all these trackers, I haven't really, started again. I wanted to wipe them off and start again, but I thought, no, I haven't really had a chance to do that yet, so just ignore these. And then health is our health. Previously I had this in my essentials, but I realized that it's a priority. So me, my husband, and my youngest are still on medical aid. Even though he's turning 21, medical aid will cover him until he's 25, provided he's still a student. So this is just for our 10% for our hospital visits. Because my son, this one is not a medical aid, I save for him separately. And then this is for the 3 of us. And then this is just for Mahalape, for when I go to Mahalape. Ideally, I want to have money in here so that when I do need to travel to Mahalape, I don't mess with my budget. And then goals, I've just got a book here that I printed out for all of our goals, things that we want to save up for, family contributions, helping hand, birthdays, outside of me, outside of the 4 of us, health, electronic, because you can never have enough, that sort of thing. But yeah, with the project, I haven't really been stuffing this, but I will. And then savings, I've included this. This was not in my setup before. I've included it this time because I feel, you can never have enough savings. So I just want to keep on doing 600 to the bank and so on, and just grow my savings. And then our rings, I've been trying to save up for my husband's ring for the past 2 years. But in my defense, I've stopped saving up for anything else because we were concentrating on the house. So because now we're closer to moving in, I'm concentrating more on these. And then rainy day, mini emergency, if you've got an 800 pula for any extra expenses, and then I'll keep growing it if I can. Post box, this is mostly so that I don't forget it. So I managed to save up for it last year, so I'm going to do it as well. So far I haven't really started. Okay, I had a phone call. I hope that's not too different. So events is we want to start going to farmers days, farm shows, that sort of thing. So that's what we're saving up for, at least for next year. Yeah, I hope we can do it. So that is my sinking fund. So these, I want to start incorporating these into my cash stuffings and stuffing them more, because I'm feeling so disorganized, not having sinking funds, and yeah, it's just not working for me. So because I've been kind of concentrating on just doing savings challenges because I couldn't stuff my sinking funds. because of the project. So yeah. And then this is my family binder. I haven't stuffed this in a while. I've actually been doing a challenge. Yeah, I don't really think there's no use. There's a use for me to go through it. It's just, you know, parents, siblings, that sort of thing, nephews, nieces, nephews. But for now, the way I've been doing it, I've just been doing this challenge 500 pula and then giving the money to wherever the need is, because it's just, you know, family stuff, family helping, family assistance, that sort of thing. And then this initially when I started this binder, I wanted to save up so that if a sibling needs help, or because my parents obviously, you know, you can, you know, help them out throughout the month, but sometimes they need things like electricity, they need to subscribe that month or something. So it's always better to have a little extra. And so that's what that is. So I want to start stuffing that as well. I've been using a challenge to kind of assist where needed, but I want to start stuffing this as well. And then this is my home binder. I had wanted to stuff these as well, but I didn't. And then I got these new envelopes. I bought them from Amazon. And I started these, but then I stopped. That's why these are colored in, because I thought, let me just finish the house, build the house, and then come back to saving up for these. Yeah. Security for the alarm, appliances, toasters and stuff. And then these, when I was ordering, I didn't realize the money goes in here. Which is kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, decor is just, you know, vases and curtains and cushions and that sort of thing. Furniture, any future furniture purchases that I want to do, save up for that. Outdoors, pot plants and planters and that sort of thing. And then pets, our future pets. I want to start saving up to get pets, and then maintenance. Even in the new house, you need maintenance. And then this is for my house in Madinare. I want to insure the house, to get a pool cover, and then maintenance of that house as well. And then I've been keeping track of my debt, which I finished. By the way, guys, I'm so proud of myself. I finished paying off this debt. I am water debt free. Yeah, water wise. Okay, and then these are just the trackers for these. So I'm going to start stuffing these soon. And obviously my holiday binder, I stuff this all the time with you guys. It's just days when I know that we're not working. When my husband is not at work, we spend money. So I try to save for just our Botswana holidays. And then that's it. And then these three here, it's just my husband's, the boys, and mine. I haven't touched these in a while. So these are staying as they are. The only one that I cash stuff without fail every single month is my husband. So those are the binders that I use and that I will be working on going forward, because I haven't really cash stuffed. The only thing has cash stuffing, like I said, is just my husband's one and my son's birthday. And then mine I haven't cash stuffed in a while. I've just been cash flowing everything, and it's really, really not working. And then these other ones are just my savings challenges. So savings challenges, this is my yearly challenge. All the challenges in here are challenges that I'm going to use the money in December. I just did a video and I was cash stuffing these. So yeah, you can just watch that video and catch up on this one. And then I had these two envelopes for my mini challenges. These two, but then I've just now condensed them to one because yeah, it's not working. This I had challenges that I wanted to do, and then the money go to my sinking funds, but there's too many of them. So I'm just doing, I'm going to do 5 at a time. Do the 5, finish them, do the next 5 and finish them. So I put them in here. So you won't be seeing this in my videos for a while. So in here are the challenges that are going to be my mini. So I'm only going to have now 2 binders for my challenges. And that is for my yearly ones. And then these are like my minis. So there's the denomination one, which is 10 pulas. And then the 20 pula, 50, 100, and 200. I hadn't stuffed these, but I want to. So I want to start stuffing these. And then the denomination challenges in my yearly binder, I'm going to use the money in December, but these, as soon as I'm done with the money, I can use it. And then here is my 26 pigs. And then these are from this book of mine here. So it's these here, 26 pigs. And then this one here is the card challenge here. So I have been doing them, going to carry on doing them. And then this one I just made 250 for smaller challenges and to do whatever I want with the money. And then from the other binder, my phone cut off, the microphone stopped working, so I was talking, but there was no sound. So let's try this again. And then these ones are the 5 that I got from this binder. These are the 5 that I chose to start with. So the weather challenge, the mood tracker, and then the gamer inspired by my son, football inspired by my husband, and for the love of cars inspired by my eldest. And those are my mini challenges. So in here, these are the ones that I'm going to be cash stuffing as my minis, as and when I can. And then there's these ones here, the snowball, which I stuff once a month, every month. So that one is not a problem. And then this one here, I stuff every week. It's my 52-week challenge. Hopefully, I'll have saved this much. In December, I'm keeping that one. The 5K and the 100 envelopes. So the 5K, I'm saving up to buy myself a cell phone. But I think I'm taking the pressure off myself. They were my VIP envelopes for June, very important ones. I was kind of concentrating on them. This one I'm saving to buy myself a phone, but I've semi-fixed it, so I've bought myself a bit of time. And then this is 100 envelopes that I'm saving up to replace the money that I used for my car insurance. So there is no pressure actually for me to finish these. And I'm taking the pressure off myself as well, because this is money that was mine. It was in the savings. I didn't borrow it from anyone. I borrowed it from myself. And this, so far I've got 1,200 saved up in here. And I'm going to stuff them, but not, with the kind of pressure that I've been putting on myself. Because as you can see, these are a lot. And then finally, the love language. This one is a challenge that I do for family. I'm going to do it as and when I can. I'm not going to do it all the time, but I'm going to do it as and when I can. So that is my setup. So these are the main ones that I'll be cash stuffing with you guys. These I will sometimes and sometimes I won't. And obviously my savings challenges. So that is my video, guys. I just wanted to do like an update of my updated video of my binders, and kind of I've added 2 new binders, like I said, and kind of show you kind of what I want to start doing, because sinking funds are really when I feel more in control. Whereas savings challenges, I can't really use the money until I finish the challenge. So whereas sinking funds, whenever I need money, I can always just pull from there and do whatever and so on. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically that is my video. I just wanted an update, and that is it. Please comment, like, subscribe, interact with me. Thank you guys, those who do. Thank you so much for your comments. I'm so happy. I haven't watched videos and all of that because when I'm traveling, somehow I never get a chance to watch videos. I can only do what I do when I'm home. So I will catch up on yours videos, guys. And then also I've got this challenge also, my coin challenge, where I want to save this much, 660 pula by the end of it. So at first I was just doing the thebes, like 50 thebe, 25 thebe, and 10 thebe, 5 thebe, but it's gonna take 5 years for me to finish. So now, since I finished my I don't have any other coin challenge, I'm gonna concentrate all my coins I'm going to put in here to kind of push it along until I finish it, and then I can maybe go back to my coin tower. I had a coin tower that I did. I really loved it. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, and those are all of them. So please comment, like, subscribe, Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, those who stuck with me to the end of the video. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.